Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, I bring many updates, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It was a surprise for the New York Yankees, as a relevant internal source from the organization revealed several updates about the team's strategies to solve a crucial issue and how a little-known prospect could be key to transforming baseball. There are many aspects to discuss regarding the team, which has faced various obstacles, especially with its pitching staff. Carlos Carrasco stands out in this scenario, posting a 7.71 ERA in the first games he played. Given his unsatisfactory performance, it seems likely that his time with the team will be limited. The prevailing belief about Carrasco is that, with the Yankees' rotation nearly complete again, except for Gerrit Cole, who is out for the season due to Tommy John surgery, his position may be in jeopardy. With Clarke Schmidt nearing his return from injury, speculation has arisen that Carrasco may lose his spot in the rotation. The organization may need to send a player down to the minors, designate someone for assignment, or free up a player from their 40-man roster to accommodate Schmidt, who is part of the main selections. This situation raises several questions about roster management and the future direction the team will take. A decision must be made to either send a player to the minors, designate someone for assignment, or even free up a player from the 40-man roster to allow for Clarke Schmidt's inclusion. Otherwise, they may face the situation of having too many players on a roster. There have been questions about whether Carlos Carrasco would be the one chosen for this, and it has been noted that Schmidt is expected to make his final rehab start on Thursday at AA Somerset. When Schmidt returns to the big leagues next week, Warren will likely be sent down. The team has already dealt with numerous injuries among their pitchers early in the season, making it vital to maintain depth. Warren, being a rookie, has options available in the minors, while the veteran Carlos Carrasco may choose to reject a demotion to AAA. Therefore, as the Yankees seem to prefer keeping Warren, it is expected that Carrasco will stay for some time, at least until Luis Gil returns from his recent injury, which is expected around June. This situation is not ideal, as Carlos Carrasco has underperformed significantly, leading to strong arguments for his departure. Carrasco's performance has resulted in a sub-0.3 WAR this season. He has a record of 1 win and 1 loss, with a 7.71 ERA, having started 2 games and appeared in 3, accumulating 11.2 innings pitched and a WHIP of 1.629. Carrasco has not been able to show his usual level for quite some time. Throughout his major league career, he has often been a middle-of-the-rotation pitcher, interspersed with some above-average seasons, and it has been a long time since he has approached a season that could be considered average. In his major league career, there have been years where his ERA was below 3, but the opposite has also been true. The last time he posted such a performance, he was 33 years old playing for the Cleveland Guardians, with a 2.91 ERA, which was remarkable. This performance occurred during the shortened season, raising questions about how he would have performed in a full year. The previous season, his ERA was extremely high, but he didn't pitch many games due to injuries, and before that, his ERA hovered around 3, slightly above 3, but predominantly in that 3 to 4 range, leaning more toward 3, in fairness to Carrasco. However, the last 2 years before his signing with the Yankees presented challenges. His performance has been exceptionally poor, but he hasn't played many games due to injuries, and before that, his ERA was around 3. Just slightly above 3, but still in the 3 to 4 range, leaning more toward 3, to be fair. The 2 years prior to his signing, he spent 3 years with a previous team. One of those seasons was decent, with a 3.97 ERA, which is not impressive but fits the profile of a 4th or 5th starter on a competitive team. Additionally, he faced significant struggles while with that previous team, posting ERAs above 6, then returned to another team where he had a 5.64 ERA, even though that team made it to the championship series. With a 5.64 ERA, he posted a record of 3 wins and 10 losses. It's been a long time since he has posted good numbers, and this season, he continues to show the traits of the veteran he is, making it seem somewhat pointless to keep him on the team. There's a desire to preserve depth, and another player isn't exactly pitching with standout performance either. Currently, That player has an ERA of 6, so it's not as if he's making a significant impact or proving himself. Otherwise, the team would have simply designated the other player for exclusion, but that hasn't happened. This gives the team a justification to maintain more depth, keeping him as a starter, even if this isn't the ideal choice at the moment. There have been questions as to why they opted for this player, while thoughts on the decision continue to arise. There are other veteran pitchers who could have been signed at a similar cost. It never made sense, given his struggles in recent years. There's uncertainty about what they thought could lead to a turnaround, but that hasn't materialized for the team, and it's clearly a problem that they need to solve soon, or they may find themselves in serious trouble. All things considered, there's a player in the minors who is currently shining with a 1.59 ERA. Although it's only one game, he pitched 5.2 innings in that appearance, striking out 7 and posting a whip below 1 in his debut. He is an athlete who has appeared in 48 games, 37 of which were starts, totaling 172.1 innings pitched. This represents a full MLB season in terms of innings, with 211 strikeouts, a 1.32 whip, and a 3.50 ERA. There's a promising player who could surprise baseball if given the chance, a prospect currently at Double-A. He could also be a fast riser, as mentioned by an analyst. This athlete has shown a lot of potential and has been involved in some trade discussions, being a prospect that interests several teams. He has stood out significantly in his opportunities, showing great potential. The team really appreciates his playing style, and currently, he is ranked as the 12th prospect in the system. The first one, who isn't fully here, is a widely recognized prospect. The second is another prospect, followed by a third to complete the top 3. You can see another player in the 5th spot, and there are some pitchers among them as well. The most well-known names are some of the prospects ahead of him on the list. However, this player is showing that he truly aims to rise quickly in the rankings. Born in 2001, he is in the 23 or 24 age range. He already has some experience, isn't exactly a super young prospect, but is a younger prospect, and I mention this because I share the same age range and try not to feel too old. But in terms of baseball and prospects, this is the phase where you'd like to see a player rise, around 24, 25, or 26 years old. The team usually holds on to its players until later, and this is an important point to consider. In the end, if the team decides to call him up, it will be interesting to see how he performs. People get involved with this, so this is the issue. When it comes to baseball and new talents, this is the appropriate period to watch for an athlete rising in the 24th, 25th, or 26th spot. The New York Yankees have generally taken their time promoting their prospects, which is an important point to consider. In the end, the Yankees will call up a player if they believe it's necessary. There's a possibility that Cam could get a chance to take the field and gain valuable experience. He shows impressive talent for a 24-year-old pitcher, with a repertoire of 5 pitches that complement each other exceptionally. His mechanics are remarkable, and he's already shown great potential in Major League Baseball. Being ranked as the 12th talent may not leave him in a privileged position, but he can quickly rise through the ranks with the Yankees. The importance of seizing opportunities has been highlighted, with an observation that he wasn't sure about the moment when he could truly get promoted and take advantage of all those chances. This reflection was made during spring training, where he mentioned that he didn't have these discussions but would be prepared for whatever start came. He shows a lot of confidence in his abilities. However, these chances will certainly come, and if he performs well and stays healthy, he may have a chance to shine. Otherwise, regardless of what happens, he will be ready to play at a high level. It's crucial to focus on this aspect before the season begins during training, as it provides great preparation for facing competition. No matter where I start, maybe not as developed as other athletes, but it's advantageous to gain this experience and challenge myself as soon as possible. This is a motivated young man who wants to stand out and show his value to the Yankees. With the pitching rotation facing injuries, such as Schmidt still being out and Luis Gil unavailable until June, this is the ideal opportunity for Cam Schlidler to grab the attention of management and prove that he has a lot to offer. It's crucial to seize this moment, as he appears confident and eager to start as soon as possible. But what do you think? Should the Yankees consider promoting him, or choose another alternative when they decide to send Will Warren to the minors? Should they keep Carlos Carrasco, or is it time to say goodbye? Share your thoughts. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. A recent video has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, sparking widespread speculation about the future of one of the game's most dominant pitchers. Jacob deGROM, currently recovering from Tommy John surgery with the Texas Rangers, could be the key player to elevate the New York Yankees pitching staff to new heights. Fans and analysts alike are eager to know if this once-in-a-generation arm could be donning the iconic pinstripes in the near future. deGROM's career has been nothing short of spectacular. A two-time Cy Young Award winner, the 35-year-old ace has consistently posted staggering strikeout numbers and boasts the lowest career whip of any starting pitcher in the live ball era. Despite an injury-plagued 2023 season, in which he made just 6 starts before requiring surgery, deGROM's performance when healthy remains unparalleled. His recent return to the mound in September 2024 after 504 days on the shelf demonstrated his elite skills are still intact, with a scoreless outing against the Mariners. This resurgence has only added fuel to the fire regarding his future. The Yankees, who have long been known for their championship pedigree, have faced some pitching struggles in recent seasons. While their lineup remains powerful, the need for a consistent ace has become glaring. Garrett Cole, the Yankees' current ace, has been exceptional, but the addition of deGROM would give New York a dynamic 1-2 punch at the top of the rotation that could rival any team in the league. If deGROM were to return to his Cy Young form, the Yankees' chances of contending for a World Series would be significantly bolstered. However, there are several factors at play. The Yankees would need to clear financial space, and the Rangers, having invested heavily in deGROM, might be reluctant to let him go so soon after signing him to a 5-year, $185 million contract. There's also the question of health. After undergoing one of the most arduous surgeries in baseball, there are valid concerns about deGROM's long-term durability. Would the Yankees be willing to take a gamble on a pitcher with a history of injuries, or would they prefer to invest in a more stable option? As rumors continue to swirl, one thing is clear. The potential of deGROM wearing a Yankees uniform has fans on the edge of their seats. If the deal were to come to fruition, it would not only reshape the Yankees' pitching rotation, but also send shockwaves throughout the entire league. The coming weeks will be crucial, and the possibility of Jacob deGROM joining the Yankees is certainly a storyline worth watching. Keep your eyes peeled for more developments. This could be the move that changes everything for New York. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.